All right, guys. We are now recording the Whatever Podcast Part 6.
Incredible.
Okay,
School story
Artie,
time.
say all the stories you just said over.
Yeah, I was just about to say, just say them all over again.
So I used to go to the school, and back when I what was that?
I used to be in the trenches. We're getting cheese balls. We just started
What, you-
recording Whatever
what again?
Podcast Part 6.
Oh.
You're recording what? We're all recording right now. Everything's being recorded. We're doing the school stories over again. Oh. That's my padre. Actually, you know what? I should put the Discord up. That make more sense. All right, sorry. What were you saying, Artie?
Something about Gorlock the Destroyer.
Yeah. I think. Wait, weren't you gonna say the stories of?
All right, so yeah, you were gonna say the school stories that you just told us.
Well, here I'll let Zev tell his story first, and then I'll tell all my fucking stupid, crazy ones.
That's my
'Cause
padre.
He's been saving. You weren't you saving that one in the chamber?
Yeah, he said he had one ready to go. $16 for a hamburger? At least it ain't like $400 in Alaska.
Tell the stories of.
That's where they got it from then.
What's the story?
So this is back when I was in like kindergarten or first grade at my original school, and
Early
I
2000s.
remember this would have been like 2006, 7. Fuck, I said the word.
2006.
You got him. 6, 7.
Anyways, it was like after lunch, and a bunch of us were in the bathroom. So it was like just a bunch of fucking like young boys, like kids, and we all had to pee, and the urinals in
Is that her?
Yeah, that's her. The urinal.
Gorlock the Destroyer.
I think Zev's dying on our end.
Yeah, he died a little bit there, partner.
Flawless beginning to the Whatever Podcast.
Yep, the Whatever Podcast Part 6 in there. It's already getting cut out by bad connection up in the forest. A bunch of walkers are out in the forest.
Are you
They're in the
still?
woods.
I don't think he's there. I think he died. Well, if I don't know. I don't know if he's there. Sure, yeah. While we wait for him, I'll say a story.
Okay.
I remember this one. I remember this was during the winter of Arizona, and I remember. Oh, hey, Zev's back.
You still there?
My earbud died, so I swapped to my phone's microphone.
All right. I'm gonna say mine real quick because mine's short and it's kind of funny.
Go ahead. Yeah, my dad was confirming whether or not the Gorlock the Destroyer was the right one.
Oh,
I knew it, bro.
of course. This was during the winter of AZ, and basically
This fucking fat bitch. Everything is blocking me from being able to even pull up a fucking video clip on Sleeper.
Oh, this episode's great already, bro. It's so
You know,
good.
this-
He's like fucking hijacked the name of the fucking character.
He's like, you can't even find the character anymore.
Die.
You know, this would make
This is peak content right here, boy.
this would make great Gmod animation right now.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Do it, dude. Do it. Austin will give you the footage.
I will.
So basically this takes place in the fucking winter of AZ. I'm sitting at my desk with my little fucking Hispanic friend, and we like 2 weeks before we had like a new fucking black kid in our class and shit. He was cool. He was like fucking like skinny bald fucking little milk dud black kid, and fucking basically he had a little bit of a temper on him, and so one day during the
Oh,
winter
really?
day, yeah, during the winter day, he had brought a toy to class. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like a fucking like a Batman figure or whatever the hell. And the teacher took it away, and she wouldn't give it back until like the end of the school day.
What a bitch.
And he had his drink that he always brought in. It was like a fucking Gatorade, and he was so pissed that she took away his fucking action figure. He stood up from his desk mid lesson. He grabbed his Gatorade bottle and fucking chucked it across the fucking classroom, trying to hit her, the fucking teacher. And I look and I see the Gatorade bottle just like like soar through the fucking air, like, and I just see it fucking hit her smack dab in like the fucking chest. You just see it thud to the fucking floor. My teacher's face, she was so fucking pissed.
Now
She
you know how I feel.
she immediately fucking went over and starts like, why would you do that for? It's like, you took away my action figure. I hate you. And then she immediately took him out of the class. And I didn't see that fucking little black Negro for like a week. And the day he comes back, I'm like, so what happened that day? He's like, oh, I got suspended for a week. I'm like, yeah,
Did you
yeah,
get
that'll happen to you,
Batman
bud.
back?
I don't think he ever got his Batman back ever that day.
Fucked up.
I bet it's still sitting somewhere in that fucking classroom. I bet in the on the
Dude,
desk.
they used to take our phones, bro, and you would get a drawer. They would open a drawer full of phones.
Well, they got coffee.
With like sticky notes of who it was. I'm like, bro.
Sticky.
But yeah, that
They had
was
sticky notes of like whose phone was who. And I'm like, bro.
my that was a little story
I
of that
gotta
little
take a shit, but you keep going.
that was a little story of the little black Negro, that fucking little Bill.
That's what Damon Darwin and all them. Like things like that, but
Seth, do you wanna tell your story?
That reminds me of this one little black kid from my kindergarten class that only had one arm.
I think you're dying again. Oh, you muted. Never mind.
Oh,
oh,
I was saying
I was
that
saying that
reminds me of
reminds
one
me
little black
of
kid
black.
in my kindergarten class that only had one arm.
What the fuck? Since we're on air, I might as well tell one of the stories I said. Fucking oh yeah, I'll talk about the cotton field trip. Uh, so basically one day, uh, since earlier before the podcast started, Austin was saying about his fucking field trip and or what they would do in school when they would make ice cream and shit. And for one of my field trips, we went to like this fucking like AZ farm. It was like this little place, and they had like like a fucking cotton field. And so my teacher, being the smart woman she was, God bless her soul, uh, made us all the students pick cotton. Because who wouldn't want who what kid wouldn't want to do that? A whole big group of kids fucking wanting to pick cotton for no apparent reason. So So I'm in the like one of the field lanes of the cotton shit, and I'm with my little Hispanic Mexican friend. I'm like, hey, isn't this fun? We're just like, picking that shit out, you know. And I had this one friend. His name was Eric. He's like this big black kid in the class. He was a cool kid, but he was angry. But I was like, hey, I wonder where Eric is. Like, how come I haven't seen Eric this entire time? And yeah, I was too young to realize that my teacher didn't invite him along because he's fucking black. And seeing a black kid picking cotton in a field would not look good on her end.
I wonder why they didn't keep Black Kid along.
Get back,
I wonder. I wonder why they didn't bring Eric. And
Keep the cotton with friends.
don't you think he'd want to pick the cotton? Wouldn't that be so fun?
I don't know why teachers think that's such a good activity. Because
But yeah, that was.
I've heard that story from. I've heard of other people having that same
That's funny.
experience.
It's funny. Yeah, that's that one. What was the other one that I said? Oh yeah, when I had that Irish kid in class.
Yeah,
Um, Basically during a regular day when I was at school with my fucking Hispanic friend and Eric, uh, there was this new kid, and he was like this Irish kid, and he sat with me and my little Hispanic friend, and you could obviously tell he's fucking Irish from his voice and then his fucking orange Chucky Finster hair. So he leans close to us on our table, and he's like, "You guys want to see something funny?" And we were like, "Yeah, we want to see something funny. Show us." And so he kneels. He's sitting in his fucking chair, right? And he puts his shoe on his lap, and he undoes his laces and shit. And he holds his shoe like it's a fucking grenade. And he's like, "Look at this!" And he chucks his fucking shoe across the classroom. Me and my Hispanic friend just see it soar across the fucking air, and we just hear a thud in the room. We don't know what it hit or what it did, and just like a few seconds later, we just hear like a slow cry from a girl, and we just hear. So his fucking shoe must have hit a girl like smack dab in the head or somewhere on the upper body. And after that, the next day, uh, he wasn't there in class. He was gone. And me and my little Hispanic friend never saw him again.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow. Pretty go.
uh, this. Oh fuck. Uh, what was one of the other ones that I said? The
The kid fucking mudball Hadouken.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
what'd you say, Zeph?
I'm back.
The one where that Spanish kid did like the mudball Hadouken at
Oh
the
yeah, the fucking the pocket dirt. Right. So basically it's recess, and I'm sitting on the swing set, just swinging there. And my friend comes up to me, he's like, "Hey." He's like, "So I'm mad at this one kid, and he's like really mean to me. So I have a lot of dirt in my pocket, and I'm gonna throw it at him at lunchtime." I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay, cool. Like you do that." And later on, lunchtime comes, and so I'm sitting at my table with my fucking my juice box and my applesauce, and I'm just sitting there eating and shit. And then Eric was like across the table from me, and I look to my corner of my eye, and I see my little Hispanic friend. He's like slowly sneaking to the fucking kid, As like, he's just eating his fucking lunch. He's like slowly sneaking over to him, just like being as sneaky as he can, just in his little fucking Skechers. And as soon as he gets like close to him from behind, he like jumps out to his side and he's like, "Take this!" And he reaches into his fucking pocket and he just immediately chucks fucking dirt and mud from his pocket, just throwing it straight at the kid's fucking shirt with like a wet fucking splat. And the kid's like, "Oh, we're done. We're mud." And my friend just like, "Ha, I got you." And then he runs back to the table. He's like, "I got him." I'm like, "Get out of here. Like, what do you want? I had nothing to do with this."
Don't show yourself. Oh, did you do the one with the field trip?
Yeah, that was the first one that I said, I think. Besides the fucking that black kid. Yeah.
You're talking about the one with the
I said
you started recording. I know you talked about the black kid who had a milk dud and a temper. I don't know
yeah,
if you
that
talked
was
about
that
the
was that was
PlayStation
the
one.
first that was the first one that I said. I said the plantation one next, and then I did the Irish kid, and then I
Oh,
did
okay. I was in the rest.
the
I might have missed it. Okay, okay.
yeah. And then I think I said what, two more? I said those two girls fighting, and then the fucking the Lego sack shit.
Did we ever hear
Uh,
his full story?
we didn't hear Zeph's full story. Zeph can say it if he wants to.
What's what story are you talking about?
What'd you say, Zeph?
What story were you talking about?
We can barely hear you, dog. You are super quiet.
Story were you guys talking about with two girls fighting?
Oh, the one that I was talking about with the
Still?
fucking. Oh, I can. Well, we can hear you slightly better, but I don't know. I think
No,
it's
you're
just
still
you're just
super
quiet.
quiet. Your voice super super quiet.
I'm screaming into my phone. What the fuck?
Are you on speaker?
Yeah, I'm using my phone microphone.
Oh, that's weird. I don't know.
It was working fine earlier before I went to use the restroom.
Were you using your earbud then?
Well, no. What about?
No, you're still quiet.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no fucking idea. I don't know. I don't know what Discord is.
Are your AirPods charged?
No, I ran the one completely out, so you're gonna have to keep like another.
No, well, you're good, Zeph. You are breaking up a little
I'll
bit.
just go last. I'll tell my stories last.
All right. Well, we can hear you louder right here. I don't know what you're doing right now, but we
I'll
can hear
tell
you
mine
louder.
last.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know. I blame the location I'm in. I blame Discord. I blame this phone. I don't know. I'll go last.
all right. But the story that you were wondering about, the one that I said before the podcast started, where it was like the fucking that southern hick girl and then the
Oh,
black
yeah.
girl. I'll say the Lego sack one. So basically, there was this one day. This was during the AZ heat, and so all the fucking kids in my class were like irritated, and it's hot as balls, and the AC was barely working. And so me and my little Hispanic friend were playing with like soft little like cubes and shit, building the castle. And in the corner of the classroom, my black friend Eric, he was playing fucking Legos with some girl, and the girl would not give up this fucking minifigure that they were sharing. He's like, "Can I please have the minifigure?" He's like, "You're not giving it," and she would not give it up for the life of her. And so my fucking friend Eric, being irritated from the AZ heat, And this girl not giving him the minifigure, he gets up and basically we had a big Lego sack that was just full of like random Legos and shit. He picks up a gigantic fucking sack of Legos, swings it over his shoulder, and then immediately just slams it down onto her, hitting her with that gigantic fucking sack of Legos. And you just hear across the classroom just like a big fucking Lego crash, just and the girl's just laying there. She's like, ah, she's crying, and then the fucking my teacher brings Eric, well, grabs her and takes him out of the room. And that girl's just still crying there.
God, bro. Oh yes.
Uh, oh yeah, the last one. One day, one day in science class, we were doing like science crafts, whatever the fuck, glue, slime, stickers, paper, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And basically, I was sat next to this girl that I knew. She was like a southern fucking hillbilly fucking hick, whatever the hell. And she had this necklace that belonged to her, obviously. And there was this one black girl in class that I guess stole it or took it from her and wouldn't give it back. And basically, like halfway through our science session, the black girl sits next to the fucking redneck girl, and they start quietly bickering, fighting, and the southern girl wants her fucking necklace back, and the black girl won't give it. And so eventually, it gets to the point where it reaches the breaking point, and the southern girl just says, "You know what?" And she just reaches over on the table, grabbing like that's the squeezy bottle of like fucking like Dawn soap or whatever the fuck. Just grabs it, points it at the black girl like it's a fucking gun, and just like immediately squeezes as hard as she can, just as soap just goes like flying out of the bottle like a squirt gun, and it like flies all over the girl's face, and it like lands in her fucking eyes, and the black girl's just like ah, and she just fucking falls back on the floor, just rolling on the floor, just like my face, I can't see. And the teacher runs up. She's like, "Why would you do that?" And she's like, "She started it first. I just want my necklace back."
You know what? Yeah, bro. Classic. Oh man.
But I think that's all the ones that I've said. I think it's just F story, unless I'm missing one. I don't think I'm missing one. Pretty sure I said all of them. Oh wait, no, I'm missing one. I said the acorn one, right? So there was this weird kid from Flagstaff that I knew, and we would go to the same school and shit, same place. Uh, After it was recess, and we sat by this tree because my school had an acorn tree or peanut tree, whatever the fuck it was. It was a nut tree, and we would sit by the tree and just like bicker and shit. And mind you, this kid was like a fucking animal. Every time at lunchtime, he'd eat like 5 cups of fucking of applesauce and shit, whatever else they could give him. And so we're sitting by the tree after we're just sitting there after recess, and the tree is like dropping like nuts and shit. And so my friend, being the stupid idiot young kids that we were, he just started picking up the nuts from the ground and just started swallowing them whole. And so as we were talking, I was like, "You do know you're not supposed to eat them like that, right?" He's like, "No." And so we're talking, and he keeps eating them. And I'm like, "Dude, like I was like, you really shouldn't be eating those. Like those could be old and shit." He's like, "Oh well, it's food. Food is food." And he keeps swallowing them whole. And so later on in class, we're doing like an activity like color and shit, whatever. And I see I see him. He's like sitting like right across from me. Like we're at the same table, but like it has a lot of like chairs on one table. So he's like sitting like right across, and I see him like fidgeting, like biting his lip. And I'm like, "Dude, are you alright?" He's like, "Yeah, maybe it was just that applesauce that I ate." I'm just thinking in my head, it's like, maybe it might be that, or maybe it might be like the nuts you ate. And so we're coloring, and we keep coloring for like another 15 minutes, for say. And the teacher's coming to collect papers, and he collects papers. And my fucking friend just like, he's like squirming in his seat. He's like, his hands are fidgeting. I'm like, dude, are you all right? He's like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine. And as the teacher gets done collecting everybody's paper, he just fucking stands up and immediately vomits. Like he just immediately he like projectile vomits, like not like crazy like, but fucking like all the applesauce that he ate fucking comes up, and he's just like vomiting like a whole fucking nuts from his stomach. Like they're just like falling out like a fucking like a poker chip machine. Or, like fucking baby pellets. He's just vomiting fucking acorns now. My teacher's obviously freaking the fuck out because one of the fucking kids are vomiting a whole fucking nuts.
What the fuck? Cigarette know what happened.
And so there's applesauce all over the fucking table, and then there's just nuts falling onto the table and onto the floor.
That's gotta be so unnerving as the teacher. Like, what the hell is happening? Oh
But yeah,
yes.
I think that's all of them. Unless I'm missing one. I think that's it. But Zeph, if you want to tell your story, you can. If you're still there.
Yeah, I didn't have too many crazy ones.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. You
Okay,
sound
am I
better.
normal?
Yeah, you sound way better and louder now.
Because I put my earbud back in my ear.
Yeah, your earbud sounds better than your phone mic. My only crazy story was that on a field trip to the aquarium, we were just going around, and as usual, every time we would go, the chaperone would always lose all the kids. And I was looking at the sharks, and there's a giant ass shark tank, and bro, I almost fell in that thing. There was like 10 giant ass hammerhead sharks in there, and I was almost dinner. That's like one of the craziest ones.
trying to trying to think what other memories I can remember.
We had a weird ass story where like me, my friend Nick, and this girl Kayla, we went to a McDonald's, and she was like, "You need to go find the most pissed off people here and tell them that you work here and that you spit in all their drinks." Because at the time I was wearing a school uniform and it looked like a McDonald's uniform, and I went up to those people and I told them, I was like, "How you doing today? I work here." I was like, "Just checking on y'all. I just want to let y'all know that I spit in every single one of your drinks." And the dad got up so pissed off, ready to beat the hell out of me. And he's like, "You better get the fuck out of here and never come back." I was like, "Dude, I never left so fast in my life, bro. I fucking got out of there and ran the fuck out, bro." No, this shit. Dude, he was so pissed, bro, because he was there with his whole family, too. This is great. Oh man, I'll never forget that shit. Or the time when we fucking crawled under like sewage drains.
Yeah.
Yeah, we fucking like where there's like a little ravine and there's like holes. We crawled under those things, man. Oh my god, that was terrible. If there was a flash flood, we would have died. Oh man.
trying to I'm trying to think of what else I can remember.
That's what I'm saying. It's been a minute.
Okay, I can tell my story really quickly,
All right.
or one of them at least. This was back in kindergarten, like 2006, and it was after lunch, and me and a couple of my friends were in the bathroom, and we're kids, So to us, like public nudity and indecency and stuff, it was just like I gotta pee, I gotta pull my pants down and pee. And one of us got the great idea of how far back can I stand from the
Yeah.
urinal to piss in? And so we all started doing that, and eventually, my one friend Joey, he fucking climbed up on the sink, was standing on top of the sink across the room, and he was lifting his fucking dick up and pissing in an arc across the room, almost touching the ceiling, going into the and I already peed, but it was him and then another friend and then like this other black kid that was in our class, and all three of them. The moment I go to walk out, the fucking principal of the school walks in, and I just as I'm leaving, I just hear him yell, "What the fuck?" I run back to class.
It's fucking hilarious.
Oh
That's
yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Oh shit! Why does it sound like a South Park episode? Oh man. Comedy gold.
That fucking McDonald's story reminds me of when I went to McDonald's with a friend once, and fucking basically we were in the play place, and when McDonald's still had play places,
The good
and
old days.
we were going to the tubes, and my mom and then my friend's mom told us to get out, as usual to like go eat, and basically because some play places had like they had like seats where the play places were, like some moms or who the fuck else could like eat while their kid played in the play place like right there,
Yeah.
and we come out, and so we're eating. Because our my mom and my friend's mom gave us like our own little table to sit at, and so we were eating, and my friend, his name is Marco. Uh, Marco basically he grabs one of his nuggets, and there was like these bigger kids like sitting across with their with their friends and then their little brother and shit. And Marco gets the wise idea of looking over his shoulder and then like throwing a fucking nugget at them. And so Marco throws a nugget at them, and he's all snicker and he's looking at me, and I'm just like I'm just eating my fucking fries and shit. And,
What's that
basically,
fucking plug over here?
basically, basically, I see someone stand up and then they're just like slowly coming over. It's one of the bigger kids, and he kneels down to Marco. He's like, "Did you throw that nugget?" And Marco's like, "Yeah, I did." And so the bigger kid, the
Yeah,
bigger kid reaches over onto his table, and he grabs Marco's like little cheeseburger and takes a big bite out of it, and then walks back to the table.
dude. Is that takes a big bite? That's fucked
He
up.
takes a big bite out of Marco's burger and then walks back to his table. And then Marco's looking back at me just like with the saddest expression ever.
Did you throw this nugget? Yep. Yep, I did. Oh, classic. You got any funny school stories there, Pa? School stories? Padre Murphy.
Or food fight regular in the cafeteria.
Hell yeah! I never got a food fight. That would have been epic.
Food fight. Remember, there was this one kid who was. I remember. Oh, what happened?
Oh, I just turned my camera on and off because it's lagging out. This is going on the YouTuber.
You got any more stories though?
You'll be able to see her.
Um, uh,
I gotta plug my phone in. This thing's like overheating.
Is it really?
It's overheating and it's dying.
and
What do you say, Zeph? I think you broke up.
I think I think so. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is it better
Yeah.
now? Or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I got a good one. Uh, I believe it was first grade, and there was uh there was this one girl who like I don't know if she had like some sort of thing with her or what, but she would get sick frequently, and she became known in like the school as like Pukey, like the little girl that would like throw up all the time. And we were like in the middle of science and trying to learn something about dinosaurs. And I remember for some reason the teacher got pissed off because she threw up and like basically all
You were dying on our end.
so she like had to take the book. Oh my god.
She said she threw up and then it broke up. What were you saying? She threw up all over her textbook?
Yeah, it was the
Oh,
science
God.
textbook.
Oh, God.
And it like it was kind of impressive because it was just like a mountain on top of the textbook. And the teacher I remember got pissed off for some reason, and she like walked the book over to the trash can and just chucked it in the trash. And the girl was like waddling behind her crying. And then she like grabs the girl by the collar and like drags her outside.
Oh, fuck.
And we were just
What the
like,
fuck?
what the fuck?
That's fucking wild, bro. It's like she can control it. Fucking hell, bro. A drag path.
I know this isn't a school story, but not involving my friends, but it involves my brother. It's just like it's a random story, but I think it's still pretty funny. Um, One night, because this used to be by when I used to live in my old house, when I used to live right next to, right across the street from my grandma's house. Remember, Zeph? And I was in the kitchen
Yeah,
with
I
my mom and my
remember.
sister, and my mom made steak that night, and my brother was eating in the kitchen, pistolero, and he was eating steak, and my brother wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed when he was younger. He would take like huge, gigantic bites of his fucking food back then, and basically when my mom and my sister were talking, and then I was, listening to them talk, and I was looking at them, I turn over to my brother, and he's just like sitting there, just like holding his throat, and he's just like he's like choking on that big piece of fucking steak. and my mom and my sister hear him, and they just turn at him and just immediately start laughing at him. and and then I started laughing because I thought it was funny. And he's just like joking there. He's just like sitting there joking. And my mom finally like smacks his back, and he immediately like spits it out. It's like, you guys are assholes. I'm like choking to death, and you guys are just laughing at me.
Okay, now we can laugh.
Imagine your kid choking and
I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh man, that's great.
I remember I had to cut up a bunch of peaches for a sample that we were doing at work.
Yeah.
And the mixer system, I'd come outside to go around the corner of the produce, and the mixer system broke off the end, so water was just shooting, and I didn't see it. Flipped on it, fell straight on my ass.
Oh, fun.
Peaches are flying in. Right in the middle of the store where people were chopping and shit. You okay? I was like seeing stars for a minute.
Holy shit.
And then, it's one of those things that's just funny, you know.
That's workman's comp waiting to happen. Like a movie. Oh, yes. Oh, dude, we gotta do one with the Bell's Outlet stories, bro.
Welcome to Bells.
Oh my gosh.
This is
fuck that place.
Yeah, fuck that post for real. Dude, that's a whole episode of its own right there. We should do that another day. It could take hours. That could take hours. Oh man.
here's I'll tell this. Here's a story about me, but this is another story at the house when I used to live across the street from my grandma's house. And one day I had like big buckets of like toys and shit, like plastic clear like bins of toys. And I was wanting to like make something or some bullshit. And basically my sister was in her room, and I had the bins in her room. And so I was grabbing the bins and then taking them out. And then my sister was like, "Don't run with those bins, you're gonna fall." And I was like, "I know what I'm doing." And I immediately run out the door, and as soon as I start running, I just immediately eat shit, and my face lands into the fucking bin of toys. And I'm just laying there. I like slowly get up. I'm like, "That really hurt." He's like, "I told you, you shouldn't have goddamn run."
Classic, bro. You step on a Lego. Oh man, step on a Lego barefoot, dude. Oh, yes, this is great. I told you not to. Oh man.
What's one more I could say? I said the McDonald's one. I said all the ones I remember clearly.
I remember friend Chris always wanted to sneak out on the weekends, and he drove a VW Baja. So it's a lot of shit. We'd have to roll it. He'd sneak out the window, and then we'd roll it down the street a ways. And then he'd pop the clutch, and then he could get it started. But we waited to get away from the house a little ways, and it's just like, like your parents are gonna know, man, your car is so loud. But they never did. And then when we got back, it was like, I don't know, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, because we just went on driving around and doing stuff. And he sneaks in. He snuck out of his sister's room. So he came back in and put the screen up or whatever. And his dad walks into Jen's room, and he's like, what do you do? He's like, oh, I was just waking up Jen. So they just got home, and he thought he was just in there waking her up for school.
Yes.
I'm like, wow, talk about crazy timing. A minute earlier, you would have.
Oh yeah, he would have been. Oh yes, that was a classic. Some Ferris Bueller day off type stuff. When
You
your
know,
car's so loud, you gotta roll it down the street. It's crazy.
He rolled it a couple times too. He had big dents in the top of it. I'm like, "Damn, you're okay?"
He rolled the car barrel.
Pull up to the stop like that. He's like, "Man, how long's it been since you rolled it?"
It's crazy.
you know what? I think I got a good one to tell. I thought of it about it. Yeah, I think this one a good one to say. Um, so back then at my my same old school where all the crazy shit happened, we were in the computer lab one day, and because in the computer lab we couldn't like explore the internet properly because our teacher wouldn't let us. It would only go. She would only let us go on like educational websites and shit. But they didn't have no like internet block or anything for any websites. So my friend would go to Happy Wheels and he would play Happy Wheels instead of like doing the educational shit. And basically he was playing Happy Wheels for like half of the time. And I think the computers were so old that it could run Happy Wheels, but it would like freeze up the PC. And so my friend was playing Happy Wheels, and the PC froze up. And he's like,
Oh
"What's wrong
no.
with this?" And it's like when PCs are like frozen, like they get stuck on one screen and they can't move.
Yeah,
And
you get
so
stuck on
my
Happy
friend
Wheels.
was panicking, and he didn't want to get caught playing Happy Wheels. So the screen was frozen. You can't click anything. And so he's like, oh no. And so he's like frantically pressing the power button, but it won't turn off.
Oh
And like
no.
he's panicking so hard that he's like
Oh.
pushing the PC slightly, and he's pushing the button so hard that he actually finally pushes it so hard that the entire PC just fucking falls off the table and just crashes onto the ground. And so you just hear the loudest crash inside of the fucking, the computer lab, and the teacher turns to him, and you just see his PC just laying on the fucking floor. The monitor's like black, and he's just like sitting there like a duck in headlights. And the teacher's like, "What did you do?" Like I was like, "It's nothing." It's like the computer wasn't working. And the PC's like fucking destroyed on the fucking floor.
Oh no. Oh
That
yes,
was,
dude.
Remember in
I
wood
think I think that was the last time he ever used the computer lab.
Yeah, I bet.
I remember going to wood shop and they had these little square tables that we all worked at.
Yeah.
And had a cord from the ceiling coming down that you just bring down and then you can plug in like
Oh yeah,
a
yeah.
sander or whatever. And they had a belt sander. It's got like 4 wheels on it. And nobody would check to see if it was on. It had like an on button that you could stick it or press it into on mode. And somebody left it like that.
Oh no.
And they went to the next class came in and he went to plug in his bell sander and it just goes freaking flying off the table. Shop teacher comes walking over. What the hell's going on? God damn it! Who did that? Like, these things are expensive. They're not a toy.
I want to say I heard a story where somebody almost lost a finger in a wood shop.
I had a guy that did it in shop.
Was that your story?
He was using a
Oh
he was
man.
using a scroll saw or whatever. It was like you could walk up to it and shape a little piece, but he had such a small piece of wood. He was just goofing around with it, and it's only about that big. So when he went to try to turn it on there, it just cut right through 2 fingers, like his first 2 and his index finger.
Oh,
I'm like, damn.
were they flopping?
Well, he was able to get the fingers, and I think they rushed him to the hospital, or he went to the nurse or something, got some ice.
Oh my god, did they fall off?
Yeah, it cut right through.
My God.
Oh crap!
Jeez, dude. I'd have left woodshop, bro. I'd have been like, I'm going somewhere else. Like, no.
Woodshop was fun though, because you had all the tools you needed there. Router.
Yeah, that it does sound fun. I don't think I ever did any woodshop stuff. If I did, I don't remember. I know Zeph did. Zeph and Diego did back in the day. Yeah.
These two guys made an entertainment center that was really nice.
Damn, an entertainment center probably took a while.
Yeah,
Holy
it
shit.
did. It was nice though when they finished.
Yeah,
it.
you still have stuff in your room that you made from wood shop, and that shit's nice.
Yeah,
It still holds up. We still use it to store stuff.
right.
They made some like bookshelves and like entertainment centers, like little cabinets and shit. They're nice.
We made a clock.
Yeah, he made a clock, dude. That shit's like the nicest clock I've seen.
They ordered the faces for it.
Real
Like I
carpenter
made
over
a
here.
clock.
Yeah, that was nice.
I think I got one more story to tell. This was back then when I was when I got out of Sun Valley, and I was like, I think maybe 9 or 10, probably 8. I don't know, somewhere around that 3 year mark. But one day I was playing Little Big Planet with my friend. I think it was my little Hispanic friend, and then my friend Marquez, the one from the McDonald's story, and so we were all playing Little Big Planet 3, and my little Hispanic friend was like trying to like help me out because I was borrowing. I was like, I took my brother's fucking PSN mic, and I was trying to make it work because they all had mics, and so I was trying to figure it out. And because Little Big Planet had like open voice and shit, so you could hear anybody talking. And
Yeah.
so my friend Marquez, we're just sitting in the pod, and we're just hanging out, and because Marcus had 2 older brothers, and they were not the sharpest tools in the shed. And so I could hear them in the background while Marcus is speaking, because I think they were making a pizza in the oven, and I don't think they ever used an oven before. And basically, I hear them in the background. They're like, "Oh, is the pizza supposed to be on fire?" And they're like, "Yeah, I think that's normal." I don't know if they're like being serious or not, but I'm guessing they're being serious because I started hearing the fire alarm going off in the background like 10 minutes later. And
The pizza's
like
supposed to be
like
on fire.
and we're playing the game, and I think Marcus didn't even know what was going on, and we were just playing Little Big Planet together. And I just hear his older brothers in the background like, "Mom, something's wrong with the oven."
Sounds wrong with the oven.
So I don't know if their fucking oven caught fire or if it just like, who fucking knows? They probably burnt a hole in the top of the fucking oven trying to make a fucking pizza out of everything.
They probably put a box in there or something, with fucking cardboard or something.
But yeah, I could literally just hear the fucking fire alarm going off in the background. So one can one can imagine.
They probably put it in too long. Maybe he probably set up fire.
Mhm.
That's great.
Start smoking.
That's classic. Well, let me get on my bitch here. You got any stories to say though?
School stories still or other stories?
You can say whatever. I said a couple unrelated stories.
Well, how we looking, folks? I've been recording for 54
I don't know.
minutes. You got any more funny stories?
I have a quick one.
All right.
Uh, this was, I think, around first grade. So it was at my old school again, and the school I went to, uh, our family friends' kids also went to that school,
Yeah.
and they were both older than me. I think one eventually, I think he actually, the son might have been in high school already. The daughter wasn't, and she saw me walking in line from music one day, and she leans down and says hi to me, and I didn't recognize this, and I give her like the most like confused, disgusted, like, who the fuck are you? Like, why are you talking to me? Look, ever. And then I could see her going from like pure like just happiness to like distress. Yeah.
Devastated.
And I was like, I was like, I don't know who this is. What the fuck? And then, like, a few days later, we go to their house for dinner or some shit, and then like, yeah, you didn't say hi to her. Like, she was so upset. And I was like, that's who that was. I didn't fucking know.
Oh shit. Oh my God.
I think I got one more in the chamber I could say. This one's about me. I remember one day my brother got me a one of those PlayStation 3 rock candy controllers. And you know how those fucking rock candy controllers are. They're like the most dog shit piece of fucking fiberglass. You could like bump it with your fucking pinky finger and it would
It
explode.
shatter ship.
And
Terrible.
basically I remember he got me that one day. I think it was for my birthday. And I was playing Skate 3 and being a younger chap, a young mustache. I I was good at Skate 3, but I was like, I was like fucking crazy. So I think it was one of the challenges that I was trying to do. And I was getting so pissed off because I couldn't do this fucking challenge. And I was like, oh, this sucks. And I was getting more and more angry. And it got to a point where I was like fucking fuming. And so I was like, screw this. And I just fucking, I hold up my rock candy controller high up and I just like throw it to the ground as hard as I could. And it just absolutely fucking explodes on the fucking hard floor. Like the thing is completely fucked and broken. Like
Pieces
it
everywhere.
literally exploded. I was like, oh no, my controller. It's like, I didn't mean to throw it that hard. So I was kind of out of a PlayStation 3 to play for quite a while.
You could barely drop those things on like the carpet from like 2 feet and they'd shatter. They're so bad, bro. Oh,
I heart rock
Zeph,
candy.
I just thought of a great story. You remember the juices? The juices. You know, we also had a black friend named Eric in high school, and we would drink apple juice in the mornings. And do you remember when that bitch like
Oh
what did
my
she do? She
God.
throw your fucking
Sorry.
apple juice? He's oh my god, I know
We put our
exactly what you're
juices
talking
down
about. Yeah, because we'd always pick the same spot in the morning. We always
and
that was our
almost
spot.
fucking slammed this bitch into the ground, dude.
Mhm. I had to hold him
No, this
back,
was in
bro.
high
I had to
school.
hold him back. That bitch was about to get murdered. That lady was done for.
Yeah, Austin had to get in between me and this fucking stop me from strangling this bitch. We put our fucking shit down because we always go next to this one pool that has like this like slab, right? So we put our juice and sometimes our pizza or whatever there, like our food,
Yeah.
and this fucking cunt just goes, excuse me, and takes her hand and backhand swipes everything off the fucking pillar and throws everything on the floor. And I immediately just go, you fucking cunt bitch. And I deck her in the face. And then but Eric was there too, and Eric is like taller than fucking Austin. He's like, whoa. And then he picks up all the juice because he was pissed off too. He's like, bitch, throw my fucking juice on the ground.
He's like, not my juice, dude. That was his shit in the
Fuck,
morning, bro.
yeah.
If you mess with Eric and his juices, man,
I
that
will
was
not
like a
forget that
bad day.
stupid shit.
I was like, it ain't worth it.
That
It
ruined the
ain't
whole
worth
fucking day that day.
it. Yeah, it knocked all our juices and pizza on the floor. I'm like, bro. Oh man. It's so fucked. So fucked.
I've got a memory of me and Zeph. Um, I went to Zeph's house one day because my grandma would watch his sister, and my grandma would watch me because Zeph's mom and then my mom because they would work,
Yeah.
and so my grandma would drive us to Zeph's house, and drops Alex off, and fucking basically, Zeph's mom and my grandma, they're talking, and then I go to Zeph's room, and Austin's there, and basically I sit down. I'm like, hey, what's up? And so I forgot what game it was. So Zeph and Austin are playing a game together on, I don't know what console it was, but you guys are playing something. And Zeph was getting so fucking mad. He was like fucking fuming. He was getting so pissed off at this fucking game. And he fucking gets up from his bed, and he fucking I think he fucking threw his controller first at the TV, and it didn't do nothing. And so Zeph like holds back his fist and like punches his fucking TV, and it like bounces off of the fucking screen because of how tough that fucking TV was.
Good old box TVs.
That fucking he hits it as hard as he fucking can, and his hand just fucking launches back, and he's just like, "Oh my fucking!"
Bro, this is like a regular Tuesday. I'm like, actually, I don't know what
Sounds
story
like
or what
a
time you're talking
Tuesday.
about. It was like,
Oh yes.
that ain't me no more. But yeah, I was angry.
I was skinny when the box TVs came out. Skinny TVs are out, and I'm big as the box.
That'll always be one of my fondest Zeph memories. That was funny.
Hi, Jeremy. Good morning.
Oh, another story that involves Zeph. This involves Zeph's dad. Uh, my brother Pistolero told me about this one. Uh, basically,
Oh boy.
so he was
Set
at
up, boy.
he was at Zeph's house that day, and my brother, was hanging out with Zeph, and Zeph's dad is asleep on his recliner, and Zeph had a cat, and it was I think it was his mom's cat, and that cat was a fucking evil bitch. That was like the most evil cat I've ever met. And basically, I think it was because. So this is what happens. So Zeph's dad is asleep in his recliner, right? And so the cat is like, climbing up the fucking chair because I don't know, evil cat things. And I think it's because that cat had like a certain special blanket that she liked so much, she would get super territorial about it. And so Zev's dad was like, I don't know, like sitting on the blanket or is like laying on it.
Yeah.
And the cat like is like pissed off and immediately sinks her claws into Zev's dad's fucking head.
Oh my god.
And Zev's dad freaks the fuck out. He's like, get the fuck off of me.
Get the
Like the cat's like hands, like claws are like in his his fucking scalp, and he throws the fucking cat off. He's like, "You stupid fucking cat." My brother said he was like dying laughing when that was when that happened.
Oh yes.
It's funny how much shit you tell us that I just don't remember.
That was my
I
brother's
think that
story. He
has
told me.
happened before because I've heard. I don't know if that was the same time, but I'm pretty sure I've heard either him talk about that or not, Zeph's dad, because oh man, the Zeph's dad stories are great. They're legendary. Oh man.
He is a funny guy.
That's an understatement. Oh man. I feel like oh dude, you got to tell him about the cursed story of the TV. The one that we unplugged and it was still playing.
Oh yeah,
That shit was fucking haunted,
yeah.
bro.
It was
Fucking like it was acting up and fucking with us, and we unplugged it and put it in the corner.
Was it in my?
I
Was it
think
in
it
my
was.
sister's room at the
Yeah,
time, or was it
it was
in?
in your sister's room. I think we brought it out of there to use it for GTA 5 online with a hotspot on the PS3. I think
Oh, okay. So
something like that.
I remember. So I don't know what the fuck happened. Right, Austin was there, so he can confirm that this fucking happened.
Oh yeah, it's
Um,
wild as shit.
we were taking this little TV that it was like my first TV. It was like this little like small like square like box TV,
Yeah, it
and
was
we
real
were just
small.
bringing it from one room to the other. Is all we were doing.
Yeah.
And at first, it was like it was acting up and shit, and like I think it was like flickering and like not wanting to turn off or turn on or some
Yeah,
shit.
I was doing all kinds of shit. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, fuck this. And I unplug it. It's not plugged in. And somehow is still fucking up and like flickering and like refusing to turn off and shit. And I just like turn and look at Austin. He looks at me and he's like, nah. It's like I don't want he's like, I don't want to use that TV no more.
Yeah, bro. It's like, that shit came to life. It's a transformer, bro. Yeah, I was like, no. I was like, we shouldn't go in here anymore. We shouldn't look at it. We should just leave that thing alone. Like, bro. That shit followed us to Bell's Outlet, bro. I'm telling you. Hell no.
Austin saying it scares me.
Hell no, bro.
I think I got a spooky story to tell. This is from my sister. So this happens at the house, same house with when I used to live like across from my grandma's. And my brother, the house was weirdly set up. There was about like there was a 3-bedroom house. And basically there was a doorway from the kitchen. You leave the doorway and you have like this hallway, which is like, like the washing and like the drying hall.
Yeah.
And then to the right door, there was a door to the right which led to the garage, and then you go down the hall, and then like you open the door, and then the third room's there. It's like in the back of the house. And so one night, my sister was sleeping in my brother's room. I don't know what they were doing. They were probably playing video games or some shit. And my sister wakes up in like the dead of like the middle of the night, and it's like she's like all woozy and shit, and she like sees, because my brother always had his TV on at night, and so she looks up and she's like focusing her eyes on the TV, and she like sees like this weird fucking like creepy shit playing. It's like some old man in his like 80s or something, and it's got like this weird like music box, like music in the background. It's like all creepy, and it's like so they, like this old 80s like 80-year-old man rocking in a rocking chair. He's got like no eyeball. He's like chewing something, and he's just rocking there and just like staring at the camera, like no fucking eyeball. And she's like, "What the fuck?" And she wakes up my brother. She's like, "Turn the TV off." And my brother's like, he's like disoriented. He's like, "Go back to bed." And she's like, "Look at the fucking TV." And my sister like, shakes him, and then he finally like rolls over and he's looking at the TV. He's like, "You." And he reaches to his remote, and he grabs it, and I think she told me like he tried turning off the TV, but it wouldn't turn off when he was pressing the
Oh
power button.
no.
And it was like super fucking like creepy. They're like, she was like, "Why aren't you turning off the TV?" He's like, "It won't turn off."
What is it with
And
holding the
my sister,
TVs?
my sister finally sits up from the bed, and like the screen just goes black finally, like just leaving them like in the pitch black.
Well, no. I could not go to
Yeah,
sleep after that creepy shit.
my sister never slept in his room ever again.
Yeah, bro, that's something. What is it with old TVs and being haunted, man?
Mhm. That reminds me of one time my mom almost made me had a heart attack when I was younger. Uh,
Jump scare.
yeah, basically. Um, this is happens in the same house. My sister are sleeping in like the second room. It's a small room. It has like two windows. But we had like this, in my family we had this Disney Barbie princess, and it was like a Disney princess TV, like CRT, and we had it on the floor because we didn't have a fucking desk or anything, and it was just the Disney princess TV on the floor, the bed in the corner of the room, and then the dish TV, guide thing on the floor. And so I would play like Nickelodeon Splat all night because I had it on all night airing, like classic cartoons and shit from Nickelodeon. And at night I couldn't sleep that good, so I would just like stay up till like 4 in the morning watching cartoons.
Yeah.
And I was always scared of like the SpongeBob ending theme song when I was younger. Like I would cover my ears and like hide under the blanket because I don't know, the ukulele was like scary to me when I was younger. And
That
like
one?
that
Yeah.
like that shit would scare me so bad. And so the story begins like I was watching SpongeBob and shit, those old cartoons, and then when the credits finally come, I would hide
Yeah.
underneath the blanket all tight and cover my ears and
Yeah.
shit. And I could hear it faintly, like beep, 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 beep. And like after it ends, like after it ends, you know how like some Nickelodeon, like some cartoons, like after it ends, you're just like left in like like pure darkness for like a few seconds.
Yeah, until it
Uh,
flicks on to the next one. Yeah.
yeah. And so I'm like waiting, and then like it finally ends, like bam, 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 boom, da, boom, and then it ends,
Yeah.
and then like I'm ready to come out of the blanket, right? And so I slowly come out of the blanket, and, the room's just fucking pitch black, and I'm like, what happened? I'm like already shitting myself, and I cover, I like like I still put like a foot out like of the bed, and like stepping on the floor. And remind you, the room was still pitch black, like I couldn't see anything, and like I don't know why the fuck the TV was taking so long to like swap to like the advertisements or like the next cartoon. And like I'm getting like super scared at this point. I'm like
Like, oh,
shitting
shit.
myself. I'm like, oh no, something scary is about to happen. And then, like I'm about to quickly hide underneath the blankets again, and I just feel something grab my arm, and I
Oh,
immediately freeze, and my heart sinks to like the bottom of my stomach. And I look over, and it's just my mom. She's like, "Why are you still up?" And I was like, "Oh my god, mom! I thought I was about to die. What were you doing?"
that was it. That's terrible, dog. Oh hell no. Oh shit.
I thought I was about to die right there.
Like, the monster under my bed has finally come for me.
Yeah, man. That was the night I almost died.
Oh man, that's terrible. What's the
Kill me,
worst?
woman.
But yeah, man, I don't know what it was. Like the fucking, I don't know if Nicktoons just stopped airing for the night after that. But that was like the worst way to fucking end the night.
Yeah, at least play something.
No good night from Nickelodeon, just fucking pitch black. Good night, go to bed.
I go to bed.
Fuck off. Go to
Well,
bed.
fuck off. You're scared too bad, bitch.
That's all you get. Oh man. Oh,
Ah, well, I'd say those are some pretty good stories.
we're unreal.
So, if you have any other spooky stories when you ever got scared shitless?
Um, yeah, I got one about a dream I used to have.
What was the dream?
A reoccurring dream?
Yes, it was like a nightmare I used to have when I was a kid.
I used to have a reoccurring dream where I would be in a Walmart parking lot and the SWAT team would come and kill me. Yeah, I'd have that like every
Uh,
night, bro. Yeah. And then I had one where fucking SpongeBob and Patrick were trying to kill me and I was a cheeseburger.
yeah,
Some whack ass shit, bro.
uh, mine wasn't anything that crazy.
Dude, the SpongeBob and Patrick would stick a needle into me and I could feel it like physically. And I'd wake up
you,
in pain.
you had some weird dreams.
Yeah, bro, that wasn't even the tip of the iceberg, bro. You don't even want to know.
Half of my fucking dreams were nightmares. I don't understand why.
I had dreams where cheeseburgers were trying to kill me.
Every single one of my dreams were like fucking horror
No,
movies.
one of the scariest dreams I ever had when I was younger. It was a reoccurring dream, and it was everything was normal. I would be in bed, but in the upper corner of my room, like on the ceiling, was it was our fucking air compressor. My dad had this
What the
really
fuck?
fucking big badass like air compressor for shop, right? And
Oh yeah,
it was huge, and it was really fucking loud because it would pull in a shit ton
yeah,
of air.
yeah. They're loud as
And
hell.
for some reason, that like manifested into a nightmarish demon for me. And I had numerous dreams of that just sitting in the corner of my room, and it would make me shit my fucking pants.
Oh man.
I don't know, man. I had the same recurring fucking nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, I had the same shit as Zeph, but I don't know. I think mine was more scary. I don't know. Back when I was young,
Mine was definitely stupid, not scary.
that's pretty scary, man. A gigantic air compressor demon. That's scary.
I know.
Um, basically, my nightmares would be about like everything is fine in my house, but like all of a sudden, like everything would go like dead quiet, and everybody would like freeze like a statue. So like basically, I'd be like, "Hey, what's happening?" And fucking, I'd like shake my mom. I'm like, "Mom, what's happening?" And then like I would blink, and then she would disappear. And then I would like go to another room. Like my dad would be on his computer, just like frozen. I'm like, "Dad, what's happening?" And then I would like shake him, and then I'd blink, and then he'd be gone. And then all of the lights in the house would go off. And then I would just be
Fuck
like,
bro. What the fuck?
alone in my pitch black dream. And then
Oh,
I would
hell.
just always be jump scared by this fucking pirate from SpongeBob. It was like for SpongeBob's 30th anniversary, they had like this realistic ass scary fucking pirate that would like it was scary. I'll have to show you guys a photo. But that would jump scare me every time in my dream, and then I would wake up like fucking like shitless. Like I would shit and soil my pants every time I'd wake up. So
Wake
it
up
was
in
like
like
that every night, and I would try to escape my fucking dream. And then fucking the lights would go off, and I would jump scare, and then I get wake up.
I'd also have nightmares like when I was a kid where I'd be like in like fucking World War II in the trenches, bro. And like fuck that, dude. It was terrible. It's like you're in a dream, but it like felt too long, you know?
Yeah.
fucking wake up, fucking cold sweats, and realize it's not real, and you're like, God damn, like fuck, that shit was terrible.
I'm gonna send you guys 2 photos of the pirate that I'm talking about. That would scare me shitless in my dream.
All right,
So take a look at that. Tell me that's not scary. Tell me that that is not fucking scary. Is this scary or is this not scary? Or was I
dude,
just a big pussy back then?
send it to my phone account.
Oh yeah. Unless I'm just a big fucking pussy, that this pirate would actually scare the fuck out of me.
No, yeah, that shit
Yeah, I
as a
remember
kid
that.
is
Yeah,
fucking.
that would scare the fucking shit out of me. I would have nightmares of that. If you see in the second photo, it's holding a dagger. I remember having a dream of that fucker like catching me in the dark and then stabbing me with that fucking dagger.
Oh shit! You ever have any SpongeBob related shit in your dreams, Zeph?
No, no SpongeBob.
Hey, you're lucky. I would be like strapped down in a fucking bed, like an insane asylum, and they'd be torturing me,
Victor
like,
SpongeBob,
experimenting on me, bro. Shit was wild.
Bob Reznov.
Shit was wild, dog. I used to get good at controlling my dreams. I used to be able to control every aspect of my dream.
Lucid dreaming.
hmm I like looked it up and I started getting good at it. I could do whatever I wanted. It was crazy. I'm sure there's more nightmares out there, but I can't think of them.
Half of my nightmares involve that fucking pirate and then being jump scared.
Yeah, most of mine were being in a Walmart parking lot,
I
or like I would have weird ass dream where like I would be in my front driveway and like I would be laying down in the driveway and I would like fucking roll away, like commando roll, and I couldn't stop. And then I'd fucking go into the street and get hit by a car.
You know, I had a weird series of dreams. It wasn't like
that's
scary, but it was like distressing.
Or like
Uh,
you know you're gonna die in
dude.
it, but you
Okay,
can't stop it.
I can tell you guys. I can tell you guys a dream I had recently that I do remember because I typically don't remember my dreams. Like I
Yeah.
never have. The most recent dream I had is like 2 days ago. It's fresh. Um,
yeah.
I don't I don't know what the context was. I can't remember that, but it was like I was with somebody. It it might have been like Artie or maybe Lemon. I don't remember, but it was like not a video game. It was real life. We were geared up, bro. Like we had like full kits and like helmets and everything. And um, I remember I walked into this like it's like this hotel type of building, right? It was like big, a lot of rooms. It looked like abandoned, or I guess like it was like in the middle of being refurnished, right?
Oh yeah.
So it had like a lot of
Yeah.
plastic up and like scaffolding and shit.
Yeah.
Like a
And
GTA
I'm
construction site.
sweeping the place. I'm yeah, yeah. So I'm like sweeping the place, like clearing it out like room by room. Um, I typically don't have bad dreams anymore.
I don't
Hell,
remember
I
them
would
anymore.
if it's a bad.
You break it up there, Scud
That's
Boat.
my mindset.
Holy shit. You breaking up there, bud. What?
I'm not even talking anymore. What do you mean?
I don't
I
know.
wasn't even fucking talking.
Oh, we can hear you now. We
What
heard
the
you
fuck?
saying you were clearing rooms and then
Okay,
it.
weird. Stereo? Holy fucking delay. God damn.
I blame the church TV.
Well, yeah, so I wouldn't consider it like a bad dream, right? Um I don't really have those anymore. And like it was doubly so because I in my dream I had a fucking I was gonna put it down, right? That's
Yeah,
how I
what?
looked at it. Um a gun.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I had like a fucking like M4 or like AK or something. I don't remember what, but
Yeah.
and I'm going through the building and I go to the attic and the attic is like unnaturally dark. And I'm like, okay, that's weird, but whatever. And I go, makes like a loop. And then I hear like I guess the best way to describe it would be like a paranormal noise. It was literally like a ghost
Like
type noise
a
or some shit.
spooky
And
ghost
I'm like, what the
phasmophobia
fuck?
noise.
So yeah, spooky like Freddy Fazbear noise or some shit. So I immediately like 180 turn around and I like a fucking 8 foot tall like feminine like thing. It was like a female body, but the face was weird. I can't remember like the face and the head was like fucked up or something. And
Yeah.
it had like this is why it was funny to me. This is why I laugh at this. It had like the biggest fucking anti fucking nuclear weapon rocket launcher you could imagine in its hand. And it like spotted me and like pulled the fucking like launcher up at me. And then I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? Like where the fuck did that come from? Fucking like
I want
Tarkov,
to
the Resident
say,
Evil.
you had a dream like that back in the day, where it was me, you, and then I don't know, maybe Diego, and we were fucking. It was a similar situation where there's like a fucking civil war, and we all had to go to your house and like fucking arm up and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
I was having stupid dreams like a month back when Crunch was still around. I remember having one dream where me and Crunch were like at Taco Bell eating together, and he just kept calling me fat ass. I'm like, can you not? Like my dream version of him is like some skinny white boy with like fucking like short hair
Yeah, I
and like
still don't know what he looks like.
A Dr Pepper t-shirt, and we're just like eating Taco Bell until like I wake up. I remember when I made
That sounds like Crunch.
the Ready or Not video, I actually had a Ready or Not like type dream of some sort. I remember it so well. It was I don't know, I just found it so funny. It was like me, my brother, and then Zeph was there, and like we're all in like the fucking SWAT gear and shit, and we're like outside of like a post office, and my brother is like, I wonder if there's friendly fire damage, and he just shoots Robert in the face.
What the fuck?
Nice. I wonder if she's friendly fire.
And then I just wake up. I
Oh,
remember,
funny.
I remember that dream just for being so stupid. Somehow my brother is
That's a Crunch type of move.
acting the same way in my dreams as well. So
Dude, that will never not be funny to me. Fucking Lemon and Crunch and me were playing SCP 5K.
Oh yeah, I remember you showed me that clip.
Immediately we load in, and Lemon's like, "Okay, there's friendly fire, so don't shoot." And Crunch just immediately like fucking turns, looks at him, and shoots him right in the head. Like as soon as we start.
What the fuck are you eating? Are you eating a ranch sandwich, you fucking nasty bastard?
I wish. I'm eating a Pop Tart.
I don't know what you're eating.
A ranch sandwich sounds Boston.
Sounds like fucking. Sounds like shit.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah, man, I think I'm alright on that one. You can keep that all to yourself.
Oh man,
If we all had a contest just to eat random shit and not throw up first, Austin would win.
dude, I used to get paid for that back in the day.
Austin would totally win that.
100%. You ever do that challenge where you take the milk and you dye it different colors and you chug it until you throw up?
I remember I told you a story about that once.
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell. When you throw up that color, it's fucking funny.
It's funny, but it hurts.
It's only good if you get it on film.
Cinnamon challenge.
Oh god, fucking cinnamon challenge, bro. At least we wasn't doing the Tide Pod challenge.
Oh boy, nothing like eating toxic chemicals.
I still can't believe they had to put warnings out there that you can't eat that because of people.
If I remember right,
People
they
were
literally
telling
had to
you.
go on the news to be like, "Please don't eat fucking."
Or like the guys that are like, please don't blow vape smoke into your Xbox. Like, sorry, bro.
Please don't smoke in the same room as your Xbox, so it starts getting a brownish tint to
What? It's almost lemon. It's almost lemon color, bro. Lemon would be so proud.
Yep, a limited edition.
Yeah, I'll tell them they made a limited edition yellow Xbox. They'll be looking for it. Be like, don't worry, I'm mailing it to you.
Anyone exists in real life and it smells like cigarettes.
I saw somebody doing an Xbox 360. Like, they bought it to test it, and they were like, it was from overseas, and like apparently had been around a lot of cigarette smoke, and the shit was literally yellow.
It's funny.
Old ass Xbox 360. Going on there and seeing what profiles are on there in games and shit. It's crazy. Some people would download movies and shit to that.
Yeah. I remember there was an
Little
app on
CDs.
360 that allowed you to order a Pizza Hut pizza.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Was it PS3 that didn't have party chat, right?
I don't think PS3 had party chat. It had in-game chat.
Yeah, I think it was 360 that had that, yeah. That was the one downside. I mean, if you played the same game, it wasn't a big deal, but
Yeah.
the free online made up for it.
Yeah.
I still can't believe they were like, yeah, PS4, it's going to have free online. And then the next week, they're like, nah, just kidding.
Lol JK.
So many people refunded their PS4s, bro. Out of spite, just to buy an Xbox. I don't blame them. Why?
Yeah, just got any more crazy stories to tell?
Too bad Pistolero ain't here. I bet he's got some crazy stories. Oh, wait, what was that? What about that one where Artie was like, like an infant or something, and like, or he broke a disc or something, or
Oh, didn't I snap a disc in half when I was a toddler?
I remember we were talking about Dark Souls and Baldur's Gate, and it came up.
I don't know why that would have come up.
It might have been Call of Duty. I
Yeah,
don't.
Artie was the baby,
Was it Black Ops 1 or something?
and yeah, basically the room we were in the kitchen, and then we hear the disc eject. Artie has the game snapped in half with each half in each hand, and then of course his brother blames it on me.
It's funny.
Uh, he probably like, you weren't watching him. This is your fault.
Mhm.
Oh man. I just thought of Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Remember when Zeph used to live at my grandma's house with my grandma? He would he was his room was on the top floor, like the second floor, and that room was like
Yeah,
super fucking
that
hot
room
and
was
shit.
sick, but yeah,
Yeah,
it would get hot as shit.
it was so hot, and I remember my sister was there, and I think I was there. I think I was downstairs. I don't remember, but I remember that my sister and Robert were playing Mario Party 2 on his PC on the emulator. And I remember they were playing for like a few hours. And all of a sudden upstairs, and I was like, nope, I'm fucking done. And my sister later told me that Zeph fucking, after, I think it's because she stole one of Zeph's stars in the game. And like almost all of his money because I think they were playing on Horrorland. On Horrorland, you can steal everybody's like stars and coins and shit by using King Boo. And when that happened to Zeph, he was like, "No, I'm fucking done," and he shut down the fucking emulator. He's like, "Let's play something else."
Oh yes.
I think the worst part is we ended up playing Smash Bros, and then she fucking she beat my
Oh
ass in
yeah,
Smash
she kicked
Bros.
your ass as Mario because he was
She,
broken.
she kept up being me on Mario.
Oh shit. Classic, man. I gotta air the garage out. It's smoking.
Hmm. I smell a little bit of tobacco in that garage, just only little cigarettes from that.
Dude, I remember Jeff would beat my ass at Halo. It was like 100 and something to like 3. I was like, I was so defeated, bro. Oh, he's like, you want to put something else? I'm like, no. I was like, nah, we can keep it. I was so defeated. I was like, I think I'm just gonna go home. So I just walked home. I was like, nope, I'm done.
Mm.
Oh shit.
I do feel bad about that. I remember that day.
Yeah, bro, dude, just shredded me,
I,
bro.
I got
Killed me like
I
on.
got 100 kills on Austin before he got his first kill on me.
Oh yeah, it was bad, dude. It's like, oh, oh, got destroyed. Good old Halo 3. Yeah, that's something I still want to do is get everyone to play all the Halo games on Legendary and get a 4 stack. Still have yet to do that. One day.
I'd be down, but I'm gonna be complaining the whole time when we play Reach and 4
Why?
because I hate
I like
Reach and 4.
It's on a reach.
I don't like Reach.
fair enough. Yeah, Reach was very different.
But
I liked it
I'm
though.
down. I'll do it.
Yeah, I could never do a lasso run. That's just insane. But I'll play it on
I'm trying to think. Was
Legendary.
there one time when Seth brought his 360 over to my grandma's house to play with my sister, and then he brought a controller for me. I think I had like a big ass like glass, like a cup of chocolate milk, and then I spilled it all over his 360 controller.
I don't remember that.
I
I
never
might
had a
remember
caramel
bringing
chocolate.
360, and I remember it, but I don't remember that.
Shit, I remember when Zeph brought his PlayStation 3 over to play Little Big Planet 1 with me. That shit was so fun back then.
One day we'll set up the
Yeah, shit was
emulator.
simple back then.
It was simple.
It's,
Simple dimple.
it's in the good old days.
Shit, I remember the first ever time Zeph fixed like something like technical for me. I remember I was having like troubles with my Wii antenna because you had to have the antenna for the Wii to use the Wii remote to like click on shit. And I was like, Zeph, the antenna something's not working with my Wii. And you're like, oh, I think I know why. And then he immediately wrapped the cord around the Wii antenna. He's like, here you go. And I was like trying it out. I was like, oh, it works. That was the day that I realized that Zeph is the tech god. He knows everything.
He knows the
Yeah, I
way.
spin cords and shit.
Yeah, you spin weird remotes and shit.
Yeah, swing that shit around like a nunchuck and cut somebody in half.
Hell yeah.
Instead of the basketball spinning on Zeph's finger, it's just a Wii remote.
You guys want to see the outside?
Hey, it's so pretty. It's not scary at all, and it's
Yeah,
like Sunderland. It's,
grass.
oh
Wow.
my goodness. All we have is rocks, Nazy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Time to never do that again for another 5 years.
The
You know that creepy ass
cloud.
pirate?
The pirate that jump scared Artie.
That's scary ass fucking pirate, man. If you watch the intro, it's even scarier. I don't know.
I'm just showing the
I do
stream.
remember that little pirate guy.
Yeah, he was scary.
Ooh,
Let me see here. Send that to Austin.
are we
Yeah, that
still
shit
going
was.
through it, or is that it? Are we wrapping it up?
I don't know.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can't think of any. If you all could think of some.
I'm pretty sure I've told all my good stories so far. I would have to have time to think of
I mean,
more.
there are stories. I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to sit and remember shit.
Yeah, I definitely think on part 7 we should definitely tell our Bell's Outlet stories, man. Those are legendary.
Oh yay!
We should get Jordan on the podcast to see what she remembers of Austin.
Oh God. Yeah, that'd be an interesting episode right there. Well, should we wrap it up there? We've been recording for an hour and 44 minutes.
I think that might be it.
This file, I think, is
Yeah.
like 70 gigabytes long
Why?
because it's in 4K.
What
Why
the
are
fuck are
you-
you recording in 4K for?
You're just
Oh,
talking. Why are you
I
recording
always
in 4K?
record in 4K, bud. Don't worry.
Why are
You'll-
you recording in 4K?
You'll think. How
We're
would
just
they send that
talking.
to you? Would I email it to you? It's fucking huge.
I don't. Here's what you do: you upload it to YouTube, and then I watch it on your channel. That's what you do.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I was saying is if you wanted to do the Gary's mod thing, I don't know how we'd do that.
I can just download the video and snap it.
Yeah, that is true because that website
Uh,
link you sent me, it would download it in 1080p. So
Yeah.
yeah, and it's just the audio. So yeah, that'll work. All right. Well, I guess that wraps it up for the Whatever Podcast, episode 6.
Tune in to next time where we talk about Austin and Zeph's past at a certain outlet store.
True and real.
and Gorlock the Destroyer.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. My waifu. Yep.
And vomit stained jackets.
Oh, yes. The goodness to come. We'll catch y'all later, skaters.
Bye.